Hey everybody, time for your weekly time tip. And this week we're going to talk about practical ways to combat our burnout and make time for self care. So, what gets in the way of self care? We know we should do it, we crave it, we wish we had time for ourselves, but we don't take it. What gets in the way? Typically, the things that I find people talk about are one is guilt. They just feel like anytime they spend taking care of themselves, they're stealing from somebody else, stealing from their work, stealing from their families. We also have a lot of fear about taking time for self care. And, we don't want people to perceive us as being selfish. And also, there's a fear I have found of losing momentum. People are kind of in a habit of overwork over the last 3 years. It's just work, 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 work. And, work is very transactional and we're checking things off our to-do list and stopping that. We're really afraid if I stop for a minute, I may not get back to it because we're so tired. But we overestimate our ability to operate on an empty tank. And so we're so inefficient and things are taking us longer because we're so tired and not restored. So we have to find a way to climb out of the burnout. And it takes really starting with a leap of faith that you jump ahead of all the to-dos, you don't wait to get the to-dos done, and you start building self-care into every day. Jump ahead of it and start refueling yourself, and that's going to start giving you the energy to be more efficient, okay? Two, you want to be really systematic and thoughtful and intentional about how you're spending your time, not working, not checking to-dos off. What are you actually spending that time on? I use the word self as an acronym for the 4 activities of renewal that actually restore our energy and brain power. So think of the word self, S-E-L-F, 4 activities. S is for sleep and rest. E is for exercise, and that can be formal exercise like a real workout, or even just mindful movement as you are walking up and down stairs, as you are sitting in your chair, as you are taking a simple walk to the store. That's exercise. L is for love. That's our cultivating our relationships, spending time with our loved ones, family, friends, community, pets. And when we nurture those relationships, we feel nurtured, and that gives us a lot of energy and perspective. It makes us much more effective in the work that we are doing. And F is for fun. And we can have fun doing anything, but I refer to fun as the hobbies or the passions or activities of pure relaxation that whenever you do them, you feel like you. We all have those. For me, it's dance. I have a client who it's just listening to music. Somebody else, it's drawing. Somebody else, it's just like sitting in a bubble bath. So what are the things that really restore you and make you feel like you? And that's the fun. And you want to build a variety of these into the fabric of every day. Self-care is not one thing. It's 4. Vary it up. And then finally, as you're listening to this, I want you to think about of those 4 things I talked about, sleep, exercise, love, fun. What's the lowest hanging fruit that you can start building back into your life or do more intentionally or do more regularly? Which of those do you think would most quickly restore your energy and your perspective and start filling up your tank? Start with the lowest hanging fruit. Just do one each day, and then you'll start to refuel, and that'll give you the energy to start folding the others in. So start small, but start today, and you can start to climb out of the burnout and really build self-care into your life.